Okay, let's talk about Derek Fisher's $21 million decision, because this isn't just a sports story, it's a raw, human one. Imagine this. You're a five-time NBA champion, deep into a lucrative career, and suddenly you're faced with a choice that could redefine everything. Not about rings, not about legacy, but about your child's life. That's where Fisher stood in 2007 when his infant daughter, Tatum, was diagnosed with retinoblastoma, a rare eye cancer. Now, the headline says he sacrificed $21 million, but here's what I want to unpack: why this moment still feels so powerful, almost 20 years later. First off, let's contextualize that $21 million. At the time, Fisher wasn't just some bench warmer. He was a proven commodity. A leader. A guy who'd already won 3 titles with the Lakers alongside Kobe and Shaq. So when he walked away from Utah, he wasn't ditching a mid-tier gig. He was abandoning a guaranteed paycheck to gamble on his daughter's health. And personally, I think that's what makes this gut-wrenching. It's easy to romanticize family-first rhetoric, but Fisher put his money where his mouth was, literally. Most of us haven't faced that kind of crossroads, but if you're a parent, you understand the calculus immediately. Now, here's a detail I find fascinating. The Jazz didn't just release him, they negotiated a $0 buyout. That's unheard of. NBA teams cling to assets like a junkyard dog. So why let him go for free? Because Fisher wasn't asking for a trade, he was demanding freedom, and the clock was ticking. Cancer doesn't wait for free agency periods. What this reveals about the league's humanity, or lack thereof, is complicated. On one hand, Utah could have held him hostage financially. On the other, they chose compassion over contracts. Was it PR? Maybe. But does that take away from Fisher's sacrifice? Not in my book. Then there's the Lakers reunion. Fisher didn't just hop back into a contender's role. He signed a $14 million deal and helped Kobe clinch 2 more titles. From my perspective, this isn't just a happy ending, it's a masterclass in risk versus reward. Fisher bet everything on his family, and the universe, or sheer determination, repaid him. But let's not gloss over the irony. The same team that let him walk in 2004 re-signed him in 2008. Did his moral stance make him more valuable? Or did Kobe's endorsement carry weight? Either way, it's a reminder that integrity isn't always punished in sports, a myth the league desperately needs more of. But here's the deeper question. How many athletes could even make this choice? Fisher's privilege allowed him to walk away. Not every player has that safety net. Single moms in the WNBA, journeyman players on minimum contracts, sacrificing income isn't a choice for them, it's a potential death sentence for their careers. So while Fisher's story is inspiring, it also exposes the fragility of athlete livelihoods. What if he hadn't had the Lakers' door reopen? What if Tatum's treatment failed? The emotional weight of that uncertainty? It's staggering. And yet, what sticks with me isn't the money or the titles. It's Fisher's quote, "We're going to live where she needs to, regardless of basketball." That line? It flips the script on what we expect from athletes. Society often reduces them to warriors on a court, but here's a guy who said, "I'm a dad first." In a world where we glorify hustle culture to the point of self-destruction, Fisher's choice feels radical. It challenges the very definition of legacy. Are we remembered for our trophies, or the moments we refuse to compromise our humanity? So I'll leave you with this. What would you sacrifice if your family's health hung in the balance? Fisher's $21 million isn't a number, it's a mirror. And maybe that's why this story still resonates. Because it forces us to confront what we value most, when the stakes are unimaginably high.